Thank you for tuning in on this episode of Riot Pro Wrestling. I am the Everett Lee. We have the Valkyrie's Championship. The defending champion, Kelsey Raegan, puts the Valkyrie's Championship title on the line against the returning Ravyn Knight. We caught up with both competitors backstage before this matchup.
Good old Daytona, the hometown of Ravyn Knight, the Gothic Goddess. And Lilith, we make our return to Daytona nearly like 2018, 2019, yeah, roughly around there. But 2 years ago, I made my debut with Riot Pro Wrestling for the Valkyrie Women's Champion. And I let that opportunity slip right through my fingers because I let my emotions get the best of me. But this time, as I make my return to face your Valkyrie Women's Champion, Kelsey Raegan, I will not let that opportunity slip through my fingers. I will be your next Valkyrie Women's Champion.
Riot Pro, we are back. And tonight I'm taking on Ravyn Knight, who's actually been gone for the last 2 years. She's making her return tonight. But in the last 2 years, I've been champion. And no one has succeeded in taking this belt. So Ravyn, welcome to my nightmare.
Our next matchup scheduled.
Hey fans, welcome to another edition of Riot Pro Wrestling as we are coming to you with the Valkyrie Women's Championship match. It's going to be huge. Of course, with me is none other than Everett Lee. How you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. Looking forward to this Valkyrie's Championship match here with Ravyn Knight and Kelsey Raegan.
Absolutely. This is going to be very interesting because Ravyn Knight has not been in Riot Pro Wrestling in about 2 to 3 years. And what is interesting about this match is that the last time that she was in a Riot Pro Wrestling ring, she lost to Kelsey Raegan.
She did come up short, Chris, but she wants to right that loss with another shot and an opportunity against the Valkyrie's champion, Kelsey Raegan, here tonight in this opening contest.
Absolutely, as we see Ravyn Knight making her way to the ring with her doll Lilith that she has placed there in the corner. Very interesting dynamic she has with that doll.
Yeah, she has a good dynamic with that doll there. That doll pretty much helps and guides her in her matches. She's come up with quite a bit of victories, and it's all thanks to Lilith.
Absolutely. So we'll definitely see if Ravyn Knight is going to draw on the power of Lilith to try and propel her to a huge win against Kelsey Raegan. But the thing is, though, Kelsey Raegan is no slouch. She has been the champion for about 2 years now, and that's something you can't shake a stick at.
No, you definitely can't shake a stick at that there, Chris. She's a fighting champion, just like all her champions here at Riot Pro Wrestling, and Ravyn Knight's just another victim to her, another victim, and that opening promo, this is going to be Ravyn's entering into Kelsey's nightmare here.
Absolutely. It's going to be a very interesting matchup as we now see the champion, Kelsey Raegan, making her way to the ring. What a huge pop from that crowd. They absolutely love Kelsey.
They do, especially wearing that Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger shirt here at Trick or Treason. It's just, the fans just love her. They definitely do love Kelsey Raegan because of the fighting champion that she is here at Riot Pro Wrestling. It just reminds me of the fact that her ex-boyfriend put a restraining order against her because she had more tattoos than he did.
My goodness, that is something.
It is. It definitely is, Chris. But we'll see the power and the speed play here into this match because Kelsey, she has to use that agility and that gymnast background to her advantage here against the powerhouse and the strength of Ravyn Knight.
Absolutely, definitely a size difference here. I expect a lot of strength from Ravyn Knight, and like you said, Kelsey's definitely going to have to rely on her speed and her wit to be able to pull off this match. As we see Ravyn Knight extend her hand and shakes hand with Kelsey Raegan.
Oh.
Getting a little bit tense now, though, in the ring.
No intimidation, Chris. No intimidation. She is not intimidated by Kelsey. they're familiar with each other in the ring here.
Absolutely. As we see them go into a huge tie-up. Kelsey Raegan now getting that nice arm wringer in there on Ravyn Knight. Going into the hammerlock. And now the side headlock just working around. Oh, but could not do the headlock takeover. That strength coming into play. Oh, but using leverage to her advantage as Kelsey Raegan gets that headlock takeover.
Again, that strength and that power and the size difference between both competitors here, Chris, is going to play a factor.
Absolutely. As we see the head scissors applied by Ravyn Knight. Kelsey Raegan trying to battle back. Slips out into another headlock on Ravyn Knight.
Kelsey's trying to keep Ravyn Knight down, trying to keep her down.
Absolutely, as Kelsey Raegan goes for a shoulder block and just bounces off Ravyn Knight.
Oh!
Oh, and Ravyn Knight taking advantage, grabbing Kelsey Raegan by the hair, throwing her in the corner, and now just attempting to beat her down.
Oh, she's in control of this, Chris. What's Raegan going to do here? Oh.
All right, Kelsey Raegan now getting a shot in and throwing Ravyn Knight in to get that huge chop in.
Oh, man.
That had to hurt.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, what a
again.
chop.
Wow. That
As
hurts
we see
me.
a nice little snapmare there, and Raegan jumping off the ropes with a huge European uppercut, diving at Ravyn Knight. 1, 2, and a kick out.
That's right. And another kick out there. It's going to take more than that there to put Ravyn Knight away, as Ravyn is trying to collect herself after that European uppercut.
Absolutely, as we see Kelsey going into the corner at Ravyn Knight. Oh, a huge shot from Ravyn Knight after throwing Kelsey up and over the top rope, as we see both competitors work their way to the outside.
It looked like Kelsey jumped out of the ring there, trying to get away from Ravyn Knight.
I don't think Kelsey is going to have that type of fear in her, as she is a fighting champion, even though Ravyn Knight is now in control, just giving those shots to the abdomen, just beating on Kelsey Raegan.
She's using all her strength and working on that midsection, Chris, as she's bouncing Reagan's head off as she rolls her back in the ring.
Absolutely. Ravyn Knight supposedly in control, giving these shots to Kelsey Raegan, as both are just kind of crawling around the ring right now, trying to gather themselves. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, man. She's got her in there in the corner, Chris. What is Ravyn going to do? Oh.
Ravyn Knight, that little pull-out action there, dropping Kelsey Raegan right on her back as she goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out by Kelsey Raegan.
Raegan showing she still has fight. She ain't ready to give up that Valkyrie's championship yet, Chris, as Knight now has her in a rear headlock, just holding her down.
Absolutely, as we see Kelsey Raegan working her way back up, giving a huge shot to Knight, hitting the rope. Oh, goes for the kick, but nobody home. Roll up from Ravyn Knight. 1, 2. Oh, but reversed into a crossface maneuver by Kelsey Raegan.
Oh, wow. What a beautiful reversal there, as Knight now is trying to get to the ropes, and she makes it to the ropes to break that count.
Absolutely. Kelsey breaking that hold. Now working her way back up, trying to think what she has to do next. As Ravyn Knight takes advantage, throwing Kelsey Raegan into the ropes.
That's the kind of opportunities Knight needs to look for to take out Raegan to get that
what was
championship.
that? You can't allow Ravyn Knight just to choke her out.
Oh, she was just trying to lift her head up there. See, Ravyn's just being nice there, trying to lift Kelsey's head off the mat there.
Everett Lee, I have to question your faculty sometimes. But either way, back to the action. We see Ravyn Knight giving that foot choke to the bottom rope onto Kelsey Raegan, just choking her out, forcing her into that turnbuckle.
Oh, man, Kelsey don't know where she's at. She's trying to collect herself coming up the ropes there, Chris, as Knight is about to do some damage to Raegan.
Absolutely, as we now see, what a maneuver. What a submission locked in by Ravyn Knight. Kelsey Raegan in all kinds of trouble right now.
Oh, yeah, she is. What's this here? She's trying to pin Knight there, using the leverage, Chris.
Oh, but only a 2 count, but still that body scissors locked in deep on Kelsey Raegan.
Knight has Raegan right there. Nowhere she could go. The only thing she could do is try to fight out. But,
Oh, what a kick to the face from Kelsey Raegan to Ravyn Knight.
Wow. That was a shot to the head there. Knight is just rattled now, trying to figure out where she's at. I mean, look at that there, Chris.
Absolutely, as the fans are trying to get behind Kelsey, trying to will her on, as we see a shot delivered from Raegan to Knight. Oh, what another shot, and another, and another.
Oh, here she goes. Seen this plenty of times, Chris. She's going to run. Here we go, coast to coast.
Oh.
Rattled Knight's head right there in the turnbuckle. Could this be it? Is she going to finish her, Chris?
Oh.
What a twist.
What a maneuver there. Not enough to put away Ravyn Knight, though, as Ravyn Knight kicks out before the 3 count.
Look at that. Frustration's kicking in now on Kelsey Raegan. She's wanting to put Knight away. She's wanting to end this so she can call it a night and take that championship home. But, oh, look at that face buster there.
Absolutely, as Ravyn Knight crawls into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, that was 2 3/4. The champion barely kicking out. Man, this match is something.
She's asking Lilith, why cannot it be it? Why cannot that be it? Because I thought it definitely was it.
Absolutely, I thought it was it too. As we see Ravyn Knight getting ready to deliver another maneuver. Oh, as Raegan reverses, giving a drop toe hold.
Uh-oh.
What is she going for now?
She's finished many opponents with this maneuver here, Chris. If she locks that bridge, it's all over.
Oh, it's a modified Indian Deathlock. Oh, very nice. Locked in deep on Ravyn Knight. Will Ravyn Knight tap?
No, she's holding on, Chris. She's holding on, and Ravyn Knight taps.
Oh, my goodness. What a match. Ravyn Knight having to submit. Kelsey Raegan is still your Valkyrie Women's Champion.
I know one thing for sure. If I was Ravyn Knight, I would get rid of Lilith there because that was some pretty damn bad advice there towards the end of this match here.
Absolutely, as we see, Kelsey Raegan extend her hand to Ravyn Knight. Ravyn Knight just slapping it away.
Yeah, it's not the win that she wanted to walk away with here tonight, Chris, though, but she gave everything she could in this championship match here.
Absolutely she did, but regardless, Kelsey Raegan is still your Valkyrie Women's Champion as we see her now celebrating with the crowd.
What a fighting champion, Chris. What a fighting champion. Got to give her that.
Absolutely. There's a reason she's been champion for 2 years.
Follow Riot Pro Wrestling. We'll see you next time.